Friends and neighbors, it's finally Neil Street back again. It's been over 3 weeks since I recorded because I haven't made the second break in all that time. It's been a period of the poker doldrums for me, but they happen, and you just got to wait through them and wait till you get some more wind in your sails. So again, my laptop crashed, so the stats won't be complete, but I'll show them such as they are. So since the reboot, I've been seeing the flop 25% of the time, and I have won 8 of 9 pots at Showdown and 3 pots without Showdown. I'm currently in ninth place of 10 remaining players and there is an original number of entries of 226. There's 9.9 million in the prize pool, and the first place prize is a little over a million. So I only have to fade one player to make the final table. So I'm pretty sure this is the fewest number of players left at the time of the second break that I can ever recall. So it could be a short video, or it could be a video where I make it all the way to number one, and anything in between. The the you know the quote, "You can't make this shit up," unquote. Saying applies here because twice today in this final tournament that I'm playing, I made quad sevens. So that helped me out immensely, as you might imagine. Okay, I'm gonna meekly fold this because I want to make the final table. So I'm going to get the big blind in two hands. And the big blind is currently, as we can see, 2.4K. And so yeah, you must have thought I was deceased or something because it's been so long. But hopefully it won't be as long until I make the next second break. So, but I've been playing mostly every day, and so even though I haven't been making the final table, I mean, or the second break or the final table, I've been still maintaining my in the money percentage. Hovering this year is lower than most years, so hovering around 36%, which is good, but I could do better. That's a fold. So I'm going to get the big blind now. It'll take a third of my stack away. You never like to see that, but or more than a third. Okay, so I'm gonna fold this. 10-6 offsuit is nothing to write home about. Oh, turned out if I'd stayed in, I would have. Oh, maybe not. No. Okay, well, maybe I would have had aces and tens. Anyway, I made the final table. The lights just came on. Oh, so there's already been one knockout. So the next payout is eighth place for 238,000. So I have an ace. When you got an ace on the final table, you gotta just go with God. Okay, I hope these guys both fold, so I'll be heads up against this guy. Okay, not looking good. I paired my two. That is good, but oh, I got a flush with a lowly two of diamonds. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. I'm still in eighth place, but I have more chips in my stack than I deserve, probably. I'm going to fold this. So the next money jump is seventh place. Seventh place pays 288, so that's another 50K on the nose. So that's an exact buy-in for the next money jump. And as I always say, they get bigger and bigger. They never get smaller. And so in terms of where I am on my 2025 balance, I've dropped back down to over a million in the hole for the year. It's like a 1.3 million in the hole. So even if I come in first here, I'll still be in the hole, but I will have taken a huge chunk out. I don't expect to make it to first, but you just never know. Okay, well, King 5 suited, but this guy's got every stack is bigger than me, so I'm just going to be meek again. Maybe one of these guys will knock another one out, and that'll give me my money jump for doing nothing but folding. Sometimes it's better to be meek than brave. If this guy calls, he'll be put nearly all in. No, not quite, but so he showed he had second pair. Oh, the other guy showed what he had, but I didn't see it in time. But it's on the recording, so I can see it later. 6-2 off is au revoir. It was nice knowing you, but no thanks. So I can hear the dead air calling, or you can hear it. But sometimes there's nothing left to say while you're waiting to see what's going on. So everyone at the final table generally plays pretty cagily. Okay, so I'm going to get the big blind in the next 3 hands after this hand. In the third hand after this hand, I'll fold again. Sometimes you got to be a folding machine to get anywhere. But of course, you can only fold if you stay that way for so long before the blinds eat you up and spit you out of the tournament. Jack 2 is nothing. So in 2 more hands, I'll have the big blind hitting me. But I can maybe survive another orbit just folding around and hoping I get a money jump or 2. So that'll be my strategy unless I get a really good holding. Not much of a strategy, but what are you going to do? Just happy I got the opportunity to get far enough to make another recording so that you guys know I'm not dead. Not dead yet. All right, here I get hit. Oh, you love it when you're in the big blind and you get a good holding like that. Oh, crap cakes. He's going to put me all in. So despite what I said, I'm going to fold this because there's no sense putting my whole stack at risk. Okay, now I got hit by a small blind, and that's another fold. So the ante currently is at 320. So that'll give me enough to go around one more orbit. Pretty sure. 8 times 8, 20. Yeah. Yeah, that's plenty for another orbit. And again, during that orbit, there might be a knockout or 2. So I got another Doyle Brunson, 10 deuce. And I'll fold it. As in keeping with my stated strategy, such as it is. Okay, another fold. Have I folded every hand since this recording started? I probably have. Oh, let's see. So now I'm only seeing the flop. Let's see. What was I seeing it before? I forget what I said. Now I'm only seeing it 22% of the time, so I can find out how many times I folded by looking at the 2 stat parts of the video. King 8 suited. If it folds around to me, I'll go with it. Just because I'm tired of being meek. It didn't fold around to me, so I'll fold. The more players in a hand, the less likely it is you're going to win it. That's poker 101. At the final table, if you just want to be going heads up against one player, if you can achieve it. So if you're in bad position and a lot of people behind you with bigger stacks, the best thing to do is to fold. Okay, how did it get around that so far? Around the orbiting. Shice. In 3 more hands, I'm going to get the big blind, and that will crush me. Big blind is now at 3.2K. Won't totally crush me, but it won't be pretty. All right, we might see a knockout here if one of these stacks calls. I need one of the 3 that have huge chips, huge numbers of chips. All right. We got a situation here where a knockout is possible. Okay, looking good for the money jump. Yes, sir. Got the money jump to 7th place payout. So the 7th place payout is, as I was saying before, maybe I didn't say the exact number, but it's 288. Oh, look, I got a hammer. So the 6th place payout is at 338. Oh, so that's just another, well, I say just, that's another 50K jump. So sometimes they do that. A money jump or 2 in a row will be the same amount, but then they pop up again. So I'm doing better than I could have ever expected when this video started. I got the money jump just by folding and folding and folding again. We might have another showdown here. Let's see what's going on. 2 big stacks up against each other. They'll probably check it on down just to see who wins. They forced another stack out. Uh-oh. Here we go. I was hoping he'd call, but no such luck. Okay, I'm going to get hit now by the big blind. And that's not a good holding to have a big blind with, but I'll do a pre-check and then see what people do. Oh, I've been reading online. This is something that teenagers are making fun of older generations by having a mysterious saying that only the teenagers know what it means. Okay, so, well, I'm up against one person, but I'm going to fold. And the small blind will almost take me down to total fumes. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I'm at fumage level. So I'm going to have to call this. That's the only way to do it. So, 63%, 70%, 70.5%, 100%. Yes, sir. Okay, well, that was through no skill of my own. But I'll take the luck. When you got to take luck and use your skill in the unlucky spots. All right, so fold this. I want to see another knockout. I want one more money jump. I'm not trying to be greedy, but that's what you always have to think. Always keep in mind that just look to the next rung up the ladder. Don't look all the way to the top. Else then you're getting ahead of yourself, and that's no good. So right now I'm just looking at getting a 6th place payout of 338K. And that would make a nice profit on the day because this is my 3rd tournament and I made the money in the first 2 also. So I'd be 3 for 3. I am 3 for 3 because I'm not going to play another tournament today. Right now it's 1:12 a.m. in Ipswich, Massachusetts. So I'm going to go to bed after this tournament. And let's see what it says, how long the tournament's been running. It's been running for 1 hour and 42 minutes. So I guess at the 1 hour 20-minute mark or so, somewhere around there is when you get to the second break of these tournaments. All right, I'll fold that. So what happened? So I won a hand when I fell in, or I didn't fall in, but I had to go put my chips in because I was pot committed. So there's never been a time where I've really bet a hand in a positive kind of way. So what are you going to say? All right, so I'm going to get hit by the big blind in 2 more hands. So the big blind is currently at 3.6. Okay. So come on, let's see a money jump. Let's see another knockout. Come on, guys. Help a guy out here. No such luck. Okay, 7-4. Okay, that's almost as crappy as you can get. The crappiest you can get is 7-2 offsuit, the famed hammer, which I've had already, and you've seen one of mine go by. Okay, so this next hand could be close to it for me, but I'm hoping I get lucky and get a good holding. But whatever it is, I might have to go with it. We'll see. Yeah. Pocket rockets. How can you not go with that? Luck City, man. All right, raise it up. Raise it on up. 81%, 93%. He's drawing dead. Okay, now I have 12K in chips, almost 13. So now I'm not even in 6th place anymore. Oh, already the 7th place money happened, and I didn't really notice. It was right then. I knocked a guy out, I guess. So now Ace 8 suited, got to go with it. So the current payout is at 6th place. The next payout will be 6th place for 338. And the next one after that is 407, so that's another 69,000. So that's a money jump from the last 50K one. So I'll bet this. Someone could easily go over the top of me, but I'm in this hand for the duration. Oh, maybe not, because someone just made their flush, possibly. All right, I'll put the question to them. Put the question to them. I gotta call it. Gonzo Gates. Oh, I did shares. It's a chopped pot. So now I have more chips than I had before. So that's a good thing. Still in 5th, but I have almost double the chips of the person in 6th. So I have a good shot at making another money jump. That's a fold. Oh, this guy's out. But no, he's not out because he had more chips to start with. So he lived to play another hand or two. But he's the one that's the caboose boy now. Caboose boy is the shortest stack. That's what I was for quite a while this video. And I'm not far from it. I'm just one up from caboose boy. Okay, king 7 off. Oh, with this guy, he's a chip leader. I'm not gonna bet anything when he's acting behind me. Oh, this guy got a walk. That'll happen sometimes. No one calls the big blind, and he gets a walk, gets the blinds and the antes. Okay, so big blind is up to 4K. That's not the other thing. The blinds keep increasing too, of course. In a tournament, in a cash game, they don't do that. But the only way tournaments could not last forever is by guaranteeing that people are going to get knocked out by these blinds. There's another Doyle Brunson to this video. I don't think I had it before the video started, so. All right. Now I'm back in 6th. I've got to jimmy this up to see who's up top. So we're close. I'm close to the 5th place person, but so the mangling process will never be happening as people go up and down. just hope you don't get mangled straight out of the tournament. So check this. I'm heads up. Okay, I have a middle pair. See what happens. Yep, that's a bye bye bye. Okay, so that's another. Well, I might be heads up. Heads up, but he's the chip leader. So I will be meek and mild. And now I get another orbit starting where, oh, I gotta. You can only expect to get a pair 1 out of every 17 hands, I think. Something like that. So you don't sneeze at them. But 7 is not a very large number for a pair. You like to see aces, not 7s, but yeah, I'm gonna fold again. My fold percentage of this video is probably like 99%. Well, I haven't played 100 hands, so it's call it 90% or 85. It's high, in other words. But it got me to 6th place at least, so I'm not going to argue with my own strategy. Okay, that's a fold again. So it's boring as hell for you guys to watch, of course. But I try to make it entertaining by blathering on about this or that. But it's a wait and see game for me right now. I'm just waiting to see if someone can knock somebody else out, so I get a little more money out of this thing. Ace 5. No. Niet, as they say in Russian. I want to see a knockout. Let's see a knockout. Okay, Night Crank can knock. Oh, he folded, so I'm going to get in the big blind next hand, but I'm betting that it'll be better than a 7-3, which is almost the worst you can have, as I said before. What did I have? Did I have a 7-3 twice? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But anyway, I know I had 2 hammers, which is a 7 deuce. Maybe we'll see a knockout this hand. That would be nice. That would be nice. Anyway, going 3 for 3 is the best I've done in recent memory. So, not complaining. More dead air coming your way. Okay, if he calls it, he's at risk. Oh, but he's in good shape. Oh, he's at risk again. He's gone. Money jump for me. Oh, he lost with aces, poor guy. That'll happen. That's called aces getting cracked. So the next payout is 5th place, as I said, for 407. The next money jump is 4th place at 502. I'm going to call this. So 502, that's another 100 minus 5, 95,000. So that's almost 2 buy-ins. Okay, I'm going to go all in, baby. 60%? 72%? 100%. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I'm in 3rd. So now I have aspirations of really going all the way, but that's getting ahead of myself, of course. So, 3s are so lowly. So lowly. So there's a flush draw out there. Or someone might have already hit it. Oh, I just hit it, but I'm not in the hand anymore. I think this guy is in deep shit. No, he's not. Okay, I was hoping he was in deep shit. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride. I've said that before. I didn't make it up. It's an old saw or adage. King 3 suited. No. I'm going to try to keep my folding percentage very high, as you can see. Now I drop down to fourth, but the mangling happens like that. You get pushed down and you get bobbed back up sometimes, or you just get kicked out. But I'm not Caboose Boy. Now I am Caboose Boy, just as I was saying that. Kind of funny. All right. So I am going to get the big blind next hand. It's at 6,000 right now. So I can still go another orbit as Mr. El Folderino if I want to. I don't necessarily want to. Wow, look at all these guys who have their aliases all in caps. That's shouting, guys. Shouting, shouting. All right, well, I'll check. Oh, I'm gone. But if someone calls him, this guy's at risk. He called him. He's at risk. Looking good for a money jump. Looking great for a money jump. Money jump city. Okay. So actually, there's only 4 players left. I'm in fourth. So that's at 502. So I'm going to make a shitload this tournament. And I've got another pair of nines. Well, not that I had nines before, but I'm going to go, no, it's almost my full stack. I can't do it. Just can't do it. All right, I got an ace. I'm going to get the big blind next, so I'm going to have to go with this. Oh, wait, I wasn't going to get the big blind next. Yes, I was. Because the dealer button is where? Here, I think. Okay, this could be it, folks. It's been real, it's been fun. 27%, 7.1%, 4.5%, 0%. Okay, well, I figured that might happen. I knew that would happen at some point. So let's recap. Well, I came in at fourth place for 502,000. Not too shabby. So it's been real, it's been fun, and I shall see you all later.